When a young dad walked into his ex's apartment to drop off medication for their baby, his heart dropped as he looked around. He knew he had to take action, but people can't seem to believe what he did. Brandon Carpenter knows the reality of co-parenting because he's been forced to live it after things didn't work out between him and the mother of his young daughter. But Brandon seems to have a unique idea about how to handle such a situation. He proved that when he went to his ex's apartment to take her some medication for their daughter. "My child's mother said our daughter isn't feeling well and needs some Tylenol," Brandon explained in a Facebook post, according to Daily Mail. "I bring her infant Tylenol and notice her fridge is completely empty other than some water," the Florida father added, describing the troubling scene he saw before him. Admitting that the mother had a full pantry of the food, formula, and snacks his daughter would need, Brandon went on to explain why he was still bothered by the sight. "She works a full-time job and then has my daughter," he said of his ex. "She pays rent and all her bills, plus she is paying off a car," he added. That's when he knew what he had to do. "I went shopping to make sure she had food for the next few weeks," Brandon wrote, also posting an image of the receipt from the grocery store. Of course, his actions left many stunned, but Brandon says there's a good reason for what he did. "Just because we aren't together doesn't mean I can't provide for her if she needs it," he wrote. "If my child's mother is good, then I know she is taking care of our daughter the best she can, and that makes me happy," Brandon added. Then he had a bold declaration for those who don't seem to think the way he does about such a situation. "Some of y'all think, I'm going to provide for my child, F with the mother. But that's thinking like a child," Brandon said, adding, "It's time to grow up and take responsibility in all aspects of life." The post quickly went viral, being shared hundreds of thousands of times as people from all across the country applauded the father for putting any differences aside and going above and beyond for his ex for the sake of their daughter, Fox 2 News reported. But sadly, no good deed goes unpunished. After the story gained the attention of Good Housekeeping, the outlet received several emails from readers expressing concern over its validity, as well as messages questioning whether Brandon used his own credit card to purchase the groceries, among other allegations. After reaching out to him, they updated their story to say he responded and confirmed that he used his bank account to make the purchase. The fact that this father had to defend his post and attempt to prove his actions to be true says more about our society than it does about him. Instead of questioning whether Brandon is a good man who is setting a great example for his daughter, perhaps the naysayers would be better off asking themselves if they are. My guess is that if they can't comprehend how something like this could be true, they aren't being the best person they could be. Goodness exists, even if that's hard for some to believe.